So we're going to do some basic sound design here, combining the SYSTEM-1 and some eurorack modules. Things begin generally with an oscillator. So we'll start with oscillator 1 from the SYSTEM-1, and we'll patch that oscillator into an output. It's constant. We might choose a waveform, detune it a little bit. Okay. Nice, but maybe what we want to do is color that waveform a little bit. So I'm going to patch it into a filter, audio input of a multi-mode filter, and I'm going to take the output of that filter and patch that into the output of my system. Control it a little bit, warm it up a little bit. Okay. Good. Okay. So now we still have this continuous sound, and typically if we want to sort of shape the signal, gate the signal, we need to use a voltage controlled amplifier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the output of the filter into a VCA and take that output to the sound system. Now, this VCA is sort of passing a little signal. But what we really want to do is we want to sort of open and close this with another voltage. So I'm going to take the output of an envelope generator, and when I trigger that envelope generator, it will open, as you hear, the VCA. Now, I can open it with a longer release. So now I'm starting to shape the sound to sort of color it, filter it, add some kind of envelope control, pluck, and also allow the sound to gate and close at the end of that envelope cycle. And so this is sort of the basic way that we begin. Source, modifiers, controllers, gates. And that's typically how we would make a starting sound. If we wanted to do more, maybe we'd come out of the mixer and maybe we'd mix more than one oscillator into our sound. So here again, we're using both oscillators and the sub-oscillator from the SYSTEM-1, a multi-mode Doppler filter, here modeling an Oberheim expander. Controlling it. And I guess if we wanted, you see I'm turning that frequency knob, we might like to allow that frequency knob to turn again with another control voltage. And let's do it like this. So this little wah-wah sound now is because I'm using an oscillator to open and close the filter. So we're controlling the cutoff frequency. We're mixing some signals from out of the SYSTEM-1m into that filter, and a little bit of a combination sound. And by the way, there's definitely no filter on the SYSTEM-1 that sounds like this one, and so we've got a kind of unique combination. That's the exciting thing about using the SYSTEM-1, that all of a sudden I can start with its riches and expand them or change them, and I can integrate what I already have into this system, process things with its filters and amplifiers, or use its envelopes to control my system, vice versa. Sky's the limit.